Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 1 of what's going to be a quick, possibly little let's try, a new one. This is a game that a dev actually reached out to me literally just a few hours ago. I got an email saying if I could check out the game and maybe make some videos about it or such. I try to help when I can. It's not going to taint my impressions, like just because I got a free key. Of course, I'm not going to say, "Oh, the game's amazing" or whatnot. I usually do say the games are amazing because they are, but that's based on my own interpretation, of course. But yeah, I thought I'd make a video for it and play it completely blind. I have not even loaded it up yet, but I saw the trailer and I thought, "Oh wow, this looks really cool and definitely something I would be into." It's a space isometric CRPG, and it seems like the real deal. Like, if you go by the trailer, it definitely seems like a legit isometric CRPG. So I'm definitely into it. Let's go ahead and check it out. I don't know how long this Let's Try will be, maybe just a few episodes, but I did want to cover it since there's no embargo or anything. We can go ahead and post a video about it immediately. So this is going to be episode 1 of Let's Try, or first look / Let's Try, Sector Unknown. Sector Unknown. So let's go ahead and hit play on it. This is on Steam. I got a Steam key for it. And it definitely looks like something in my wheelhouse. Kind of reminded me of Wasteland 2 vibes in terms of like how it looked visually, but here we go. I haven't even done so much as changed any options. So we have difficulty. It is turn-based. We'll just keep it on normal for now. Tutorials, quest markers, you could turn them off. That's interesting. We'll see if maybe the gameplay facilitates us turning those off. Basic, quick save F5. Camera rotate, Q&E, basic quickies. Graphics, very low. Let's turn that to ultra, and let's turn this to 25 by 240. Can I turn that off screen? Okay, let's just keep it at that. Audio, looking good. Bong bong, mashallah. Let's hit new. Okay, we've got prisoner A364. You're a prisoner aboard a transport bound for the most notorious prison in both the known and unknown systems. So it's a space thing. Sounds super cool. Okay, so let's see. We can change how we look. Male, skin. Maybe go with something like that. Mustache, beard. Hang on, guys. Conviction. We can pick the conviction. Previously a notorious saboteur for hire, always delivering to the highest bidder with unmatched precision and disruption. Tactical adaptability. A refined skill for identifying and exploiting structural weaknesses, enhancing their ability to pierce through the most fortified defenses. Armor penetration +5. So we can change this to a different reason we got locked up. Shipjacker, claim jumper, data raider, narcotics trafficker, forger, revolutionary, or smuggler. That is really cool. Narcotics trafficker, sought by authorities across multiple systems for orchestrating an expansive covert drug trade network. Contraband connoisseur, boasts a hardened constitution with a knack for navigating the perils of illicit trade, evading detection with a blend of cunning and grit. Very cool. Guileful dodger, masterful evasiveness learned from navigating the nebulous world of contraband, making them an elusive target in any conflict. +5 evasion chance. So let's see. Shipjacker sounds fun. Infamous across the home sectors for commandeering over a dozen vessels with cunning and audacity. Hijack Maestro possesses an exceptional ability for discernment, Perfect for locating and commandeering high-value targets amid the vastness of space. Loot plus 20% and calculated precision. We can't change these. These come with the job. Meticulous accuracy forged in high-stakes engagements, enabling pinpoint targeting for maximum effect during confrontations. Hit chance plus 5%. Personality, observance, notice subtle details and insights, attuned to their environment to pick up easily missed clues. We can change this. Inventive, diplomatic, ruthless, devious, analytical, daring, rational, methodical, inquisitive, predatory. What's methodical? Methodicals tackle tasks with organized precision, breaking down complexities into efficient, manageable steps. Plus 10 computers and plus 1 intelligence. Observant, perception plus 10, doesn't say much else. Vision plus 1. Maybe we'll go with observant, inventive, coordination plus 1. Here's the stats: strength, vision, aggression, coordination, speed, intelligence. And strength determines health and melee damage. Vision determines initiative and range damage. Aggression determines crit chance and critical damage. Coordination determines hit chance and armor penetration. And we get a plus 1 to that from, well, if we stay with the inventive personality. Speed determines action points and evasion. And intelligence determines experience points, attribute points for every 5th level, and skill points per level. Experience bonus 10%. We have 30 attribute points, amount available to spend on attributes. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Inventive, coordination, so that would increase hit chance and armor penetration. And engineering. I might go with methodical, intelligence, plus 1, and computers plus 10. 5, let's go with some speed, some coordination. Aggression is crit chance and hit damage and crit damage. Determines initiative and range damage. Vision, strength, health, and melee damage. Speed, coordination, intelligence. Now that takes 3 points to spend. Cost for next level 3. 6 intelligence, coordination, aggression. 1 point to take it to the next level. Now 2 points of cost. Vision, cost 2. Let's get a single point of strength. Point of vision, taking that to 5. Coordination to 5, and speed to 5. So that's pretty cool. Strength and aggression 3, vision, coordination, and speed 5, and intelligence 6. Combat, our initiative determines turn order during combat. Basically, under vision, we have a 25. Range damage bonus 25. Health during combat 70, 6% critical chance, 6 action points, determines movement range and action uses during combat, 20% critical damage, multiplier to base damage if a successful critical hit is rolled, 40% hit chance, 10% evasion chance, turning an incoming attack into a grazing hit, 15 melee damage bonus, and 20 armor penetration. How much the armor will how much the attack will bypass armor. We're good to go. Do we change the name? Yeah, let's name him Elzarian. I guess we're good to go. We're going to be a shipjacker, methodical, bong bong. Oh, skill points not spent? What skill points? Attributes. Oh, skills. Oh, look at that. 30 points. Very cool. very CRPG like. Biology, knowledge of biology and medicine. Science, knowledge of scientific and abstract studies. 3 points in that. Luck. The innate knack for effortlessly navigating through challenges, often making the right choices or being at the right place at the right time. Offers an extra luck roll on any missed hits, critical hits, and evasions, as well as a chance to locate extra credits. Take that to 5. Next point is going to cost how much? It doesn't say. Perception, ability to notice hints in dialogue or hidden objects. Persuasion, we have 10 computers. Larceny, ability to successfully pick locks as well as other acts of criminality. Engineering, knowledge of engineering and machinery. Finances and trading. Carbines, each level of this weapon boosts its damage and critical damage by 1% when equipped. Hit chance and crit chance improve by 1% every 10 levels. 2 carbines. Knives. We'll get a single point of knives. Oh, swords, rifles, pistols. Oh my gosh. Piloting. Knowledge of piloting spacecrafts offers bonuses to the following space combat stats. Action points, health, hit chance, critical chance, damage, and critical damage. Let's get a 3 in piloting. How do I go down? I might have to re-roll again. Carbines, point in swords. I'm going to have to reset it because I'm not happy with that. Oh, it reset everything. My bad. Shipjacker, methodical. There we go. That's all the same. Shipjacker, methodical. Skills. Now let's make sure we want what we want here. Larceny, 3. Finances, 2. Persuasion, 3. Swords, 2. Piloting, 3. Science, 3. Luck, 3. Perception, 3. Computers, 10. I know we can't do everything with one character, but let's go 4 and 4 there. And 4 in piloting. 4 in science. 1 in carbine. 1 in rifle. 1 in swords. And let's take 1 to level 5. How about piloting? Bong bong. Now we can start. Oh, we got to change the name again. The looks are the same as what we made them. Let's go, son. Let's hit start and see what happens. In the far reaches of space lies the Null Sector, a backwater cluster of planets erased from stellar charts. Okay, find a way out of this cell. As consciousness slowly returns, the harsh reality of your situation dawning upon you. Memories flood back, the apprehension, the struggle, and finally the capture. You're a new prisoner aboard a transport vessel as it slices through the cosmos towards Hell's Gate, a name that belies its true nature as a notorious black site from which there is no return. Dread settles like a heavy weight in your chest as you realize the gravity of your predicament. This isn't just any prison, it's a one-way trip to purgatory. Now if only you could open your eyes. Open your eyes. With effort, you pry open your eyelids, the blurred outlines of your surroundings slowly coalescing into focus. The cold, hard floor of a prison cell meets your back, and looming above is the figure of what seems to be another prisoner, examining you with keen eyes. You're awake, that's good, he mutters, a hint of relief, or is it anticipation, in his voice. Who are you? The figure before you shifts. I'm your prison mate. Seems you've been out cold for quite a spell. Could have ended you while you slept. Would have been easy. But see, there's still a sliver of honor in me. And you find the strength to stand. As you find the strength to stand, your cellmate mirrors the action, towering over you with an imposing presence. We have a decision to make, an important one if we're to survive to journey's end. You'll understand soon enough. What are you talking about? He sizes you up with a discerning gaze, his expression taut with seriousness. Like I said, it's about survival. Haven't had a proper meal in ages, and I doubt our gracious hosts intend to change that. We need sustenance, agreed? Yes, no? Because my friend, in this forsaken transport, it's eat or be eaten. Go on. The prisoner leans in closer, lowering his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. We have a decision to make. I hear either the leg or bottom of the ass is the least painful. Maybe the back of the arm, hard to say. But a few careful cuts might just be enough to keep us going. We'll start with you. Huh. Wait a second, you want to eat me? The prisoner leans in closer, his voice a mix of desperation and rationale. Just a little bit. You've got to understand, it's about survival. I figured we start with you. Fair's fair, we share it. Then, when it's time for the second cut, well, we'll figure that out. No way. I don't like it. The prisoner's grin fades into a cold, calculating look. No way, huh? That's unfortunate for you. I was offering you a chance, a slim hope. Desperation makes beasts of us all, and trust me, you don't want to see just how hungry I can get. Alright, you convinced me. Got a knife? The prisoner produces a shiv and is about to hand it over before halting mid-motion, suspicion clouding his face. Hold up. This is too smooth. What's your angle? No angle. I don't mind being the first cut of the menu, but you need to uphold your end of the bargain when it comes time. The prisoner extends the shiv towards you, a twisted excitement in his eyes. Alright, let's do this. So, which part are we slicing first? Take the shiv. The prisoner's smile widens, his hand shaking with eager anticipation as you take the makeshift weapon from him. Stab chalk. Is that his name? Chalk? That's a little weird. Stab chalk or start combat. What's the difference? Thanks for the knife, a-hole. You're going down. The prisoner's face contorts with shock and betrayal. You played me dirty, real dirty. Preparing combat, son. Let's go. Okay. No, out of range. No tutorial. AP2. We've got hard stab, minus 10% hit chance, but plus 10% damage. Blade dance, attack 2 times, no criticals. Through the seams, plus 15% hit chance, ignores armor. Hemorrhagic strike, apply bleeding, organic target, or leaking, inorganic target, effect plus combat combat duration. And turn. Let's do a hemorrhagic strike and apply bleeding. Not enough action points. What? Action points 1. 21 to 42. 5 armor. Determines the amount of damage mitigated during each attack. I can't. Not enough action points. I can't stab him. Doesn't say how much they're each worth, but okay. And turn. He's punching me, grazed me. We're doing hemorrhagic strike. Do I just... Grazed. Hard stab. Oh. Oh, man. I took off hemorrhagic strike for hard stab. Okay, and turn. Is he bleeding? He's bleeding from that graze? Yeah, he's down to 9. Boom. 80 XP. With the cannibal prisoner dealt with, you take a moment to catch your breath and catch your bearings. Suddenly, the sound of a cell door sliding open breaks the silence, jolting you. You spin around, expecting a squad of guards to storm in, but no one appears. The open doorway stands empty, leaving you to wonder, was this deliberate? Maybe a quiet offer for escape? Huh. Alt Okay, shows stuff. We can't loot him or anything, it looks like. As you step out of your cell, the guard snaps to attention, his helmeted head swiveling towards you. You, what the heck are you doing out of your cell? Speed 7, kill guard. We don't have speed 7. I don't know, the door just opened. The guard shakes his head, hand tightening around his weapon. Well, there's your tough luck. That's your tough luck. He snaps back. Because I've got shoot to kill orders for any prisoner that tries to escape. Wow, we don't have 10 persuasion or intimidation. I chose to go with an uneven build rather than, you know, putting 10s and everything and stuff like that. So let's just start combat. Alright then, let's dance. The guard readies his weapon, his voice cold and determined. I'm going to mess you up. He probably is. Because he's got a gun. We brought a knife to a gunfight, I think. Attention block guard. Ignore his armor. Oh, we can't. Oh, took him out with one shot. 80 XP. Loot him. He's got a detention key card for opening a door. Data pad with information stored on it. We've been shuttling prisoners non-stop lately, and not just any prisoners. These are the kind that get erased from the records. They all end up at Hell's Gate, the most remote memory hole in this or any sector. And the best part, officially I'm not part of this. No, officially I'm some 13 light years away in the Hawk Sigma system, feet up on a sandy beach, drunk off my ass, broad hanging off each arm. Sensitive Operations Unit, that's what they call this. We're hauling people to the edge of space in a sector that doesn't exist officially on any charts. Am I the effing bad guy here? And an E14 dueler pistol. Standard issue for Star Frontier, known for its balanced performance. Let's see if we can open the inventory. Nice. And a shiv, a vibra knife. Not many slots. We can deconstruct it. For copper, known for its excellent electrical conductivity, copper is often used for crafting, where stable energy flow is crucial. Carbon fiber, a carbon-based fiber. Carbon fiber is appreciated for its ability to offer greater control and less recoil in a variety of applications. Argon, inert and stable. Argon is commonly used in controlled environments, ideal for shielding sensitive components and systems from reactive elements. Quartz, a multifaceted gemstone with a crystalline structure. Quartz is prized for its use in high-precision optical equipment. Copper, I guess we get that double copper, and carbon fiber. I don't get it. Deconstruct. I don't want to click one of these because it might deconstruct it for that item or something. We'll apply the gun. I guess we don't need ammo for it. 0 credits, currency used for selling and purchasing items. We can go through the we can sort the the inventory. Attributes, perks. Oh, there's perks. Nice. Blade Master. Ooh, damage, mitigation, and tactical. Very cool. I'm not going to go through all of them yet because we don't have any perk points. We're level 1. And we're 480 out of 500, so that's quite a bit. Hijack, Maestro, loot. Yeah, hit chance, and methodical. Alright, let's close that, and... oh. Middle mouse button. Bugs a prisoner. Let's zoom in a bit. Oh. Quick save. And good spring and bugs. You approach a prisoner standing unsteadily before you. His movements erratic as if caught in some invisible struggle. His eyes, wide and unfocused, don't dart frantically from one unseen horror to another. While drool excuse me, escapes the corner of his mouth. Over and over he mutters with a manic intensity. Bugs, 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 bugs. Bugs. The thin strand of drool continues to slide lower from the prisoner's lips as he mutters, "Bugs, bugs, bugs." Are you okay? Prisoner doesn't seem to register your question, continuing his relentless chant with a hollow, detached tone. Bugs, 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 bugs. His focus remains elsewhere, lost in his own tormented world. Step away from the prisoner. You step away from the rambling prisoner, giving him space as his muttering continues. Good spring. You approach the prisoner sitting on the floor, his posture slack but his tone oddly formal. "Welcome, friend," he mutters, the voice frayed at the edges. "Welcome to Foottown." F-Town? The prisoner nods, unnervingly cordial. "Ah, yes, F-Town. Peaceful place, really. A touch livelier than Coffin Town. Not quite as wild as Dog Town, but it's home, such as it is. Welcome." "Listen to me, I'm getting off this transport. You can come with me if you want." He looks up, those unnervingly yellow eyes glinting with a wild clarity. A crooked smile spreads across his face. "A mayor doesn't abandon his town. This is Dirt Town now. No, F-Town, my town. I'm not going anywhere." His voice softens, almost reverent. "You can walk away, sure, but me? I've put down roots, deep ones. This cell, these flickering lights, they're mine now." Okay, dude. You realize you're going to Hell's Gate. We'll save again. Oh, homie is down for the count. We can get an unknown tool, junk, a tool of unknown utility and or little value. 223 credits. Beautiful. Oh, it also affects this sort of angle. Okay. I'd prefer if that was right mouse. If I could change that maybe, but... The door before you is securely locked. Besides the interface panel, you notice a keycard slot, its presence suggesting that access is restricted to those with the proper authorization. Use keycard, detention keycard. Bong bong. The door slides open with a quiet hiss. Nice. Okay, it's showing guards behind there. Looks like a storage room. Tons of stuff. Euphoria narcotic. 10 persuasion, 10 initiative. Euphoria is an illegal narcotic conferring benefits to the user as well as a calm down after. And Gene Flux Injector heals 30, like a med pack. 32 iron, versatile and durable. Iron's a go-to metal for crafting resilient components. I don't know how much we can carry. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Gene Flux. Attempting. Larceny too low. Larceny too low. Larceny too low. Oh well. 40 titanium, highly durable and resistant to corrosion. Titanium's ideal for top-line crafting applications. 30 copper. Gas cylinder containing toxic gas. 36 zinc offers a balance of strength and electrical conductivity suitable for applications that require a blend of both. Also, I should note the trailer made it seem there's a lot to this game. Like there's it's really cool, like different planets and stuff, and seemingly different features that I'm not quite sure yet because I didn't read about it. I just jumped right in. Tungsten, notable for its extremely high melting point and resistance to heat and wear. Tungsten is suited for high stress components. Just taking everything. Alright, larceny too low for these things. I doubt these will be any different. Throw me a bone, no? No bone. Oh, this is free to take. Overclock narcotic. An illegal narcotic conferring benefits to the user as well as a calm down, gene flux, and 396 credits. Love that they're throwing a bunch of credits at me. As you activate the medical computer, it hums to life, revealing a user interface cluttered with folders labeled research data and doctor's journal. The computer awaits your next command. Download research data. You successfully download a series of comprehensive medical research files from the Star Frontier Medical Division. This collection includes detailed analyses on Starship crew health management, protocols for treating zero-gravity injuries, and preventative measures for common space travel-related illnesses. Access the doctor's journal. Several entries of note are available for reading. Access predators. These idiots are playing with fire. One of them smuggled a colony of devourers on board and turned it into some grotesque betting ring, pitting the creatures against each other in fights. I keep hearing them rave about Changa, the so-called champion of their sick games. Left unchecked, these creatures can strip a grown human to the bone in seconds, then disappear into the ship's crevices, only to resurface hungrier than ever. They're genetically engineered monstrosities designed by pirates to clear ships during boarding raids. They have no business being anywhere near a Star Frontier transport. I tried confronting these morons once. After a generous dose of brandy gave me the courage. Big mistake. They threatened to toss me out of the goddamn airlock for daring to call them out. Wonderful company. Back to journal entries. Effing had it. I've decided I'm done. The next time we dock, I'm off this bloody ship for good. Let them sort out their own dang herpes, pink eye, and diarrhea. I didn't sign up to be the medical officer on a floating cesspool. Toodaloo. In 2 days, we dock for routine maintenance. That's my window, my chance to slip out unnoticed, vanish into whatever backwater this floating asylum ends up in. I have no idea where we are. Secrecy is the order of the day around here, but frankly, anywhere is preferable to this gosh darn coffin. My escape is set, my bags are packed, my path clear. No more diarrhea charts, no more unidentifiable rashes, no more idiot crew members licking unsterilized utensils. So farewell. Dr. Toab signing off. Tomorrow I reclaim my sanity, and with any luck, a planet with fewer assholes on it. Back to main. Okay. Step away. Now there's clearly... Ooh, science points went up. That's cool, whatever that is. Double click runs? Yeah, okay. And what is this? Gene flux. Steel thread, Oxysurge increases initiative. Steel thread increases armor +2. Bulwark increases health +20. Cool. Let's come back this way. Datapad, Star Frontier Quarterly Investor Summary. This quarter, Star Frontier has recorded a substantial loss amounting to 7.2 trillion credits, primarily driven by our strategic withdrawal from loss-producing sectors of space. This decision, while costly in the short term, was deemed necessary to recalibrate our operational focus and resource allocation. Despite these challenges, our long-term strategy includes plans to return to previous sectors with enhanced capabilities and a robust framework designed to secure and maximize our interests. Looking forward, Star Frontier remains committed to its investors and strategic goals. We are exploring various avenues to recoup the losses, including intensifying our efforts in other sectors and innovating our technological base to better suit the dynamic and challenging environments. We appreciate the continued support of our investors during this period of transition and are confident in our ability to restore and exceed previous profitability levels as we prepare for a reinvigorated presence in all sectors of space. Another chest thing. Oscillator junk. What the heck is an oscillator anyway? 120 credits. I know they oscillate, make sound. Or make sound waves. Insects. A thick glass containing voracious, flesh-eating insects, huh? Take them, I guess. Another data pad. I keep telling that brain-dead butthead Murphy to stop leaving security keycards in the lockers. Yeah, sure, the odds of a prisoner breaking out are slim, real slim, but for shit's sake and giggles, let's say one of them does manage it. They'd have a guard stationed right outside, Stringfellow in this case, to deal with. And let's say, through sheer dumb luck or actual skill, they drop his ass and snatch his access card. If the rest of us are stuck in the cargo bay dealing with whatever, that means they now have free access to every dang locker in the crew berths. And what's Murphy's response when I point this out? It's not a big deal. Nobody's ever getting out of their cells. Yeah, well, I'd love to know who the heck he bribed or bent over for to land a spot in sensitive operations with that kind of effing brain power. Huh. Pretty cool so far. I'm digging it. Bow key card for opening a door. Another security thing. A computer, you power it up, the screen flickers to life, the screen flashes a few times as various programs and processes begin to load, each icon lighting up as it becomes operational. The computer hums, waiting for a command. Check the payroll. Driven by both curiosity and opportunism, you explore a directory labeled Crew Payroll. It presents a complex array of financial data, columns filled with figures and cryptic annotation that challenge your understanding. We don't have 10 finances. Star Frontier expansion. You find a record authorized by General Benjamin Alonzo, Star Frontier Director of Expansion. Though Star Frontier has temporarily withdrawn most personnel from the sector, our plans for a return remain firmly in place. I have tasked numerous covert sensitive operations units with shaping the system for our return, focusing on securing and stabilizing key assets. Once our security presence is established, we'll begin the revised phase of our strategy. Extensive resource extraction, heavier and more aggressive than before. Simultaneously, our home front division will work to keep the system off all charts and records, negotiating discreetly with any interested or affected parties to maintain the status quo. Although our initial efforts were hindered by insufficient manpower and local resistance, our long-term objective remains steadfast. We plan to return with enhanced force, transforming this sector into a pivotal hub for Star Frontier operations within this quadrant. Pretty heinous stuff. Return to base directory, check cameras. You methodically cycle through the ship's camera feeds, taking stock of the ship's rooms. When you switch to the camera overlooking the cargo bay, you find 3 guards milling about, seemingly unaware of your watchful eyes. Observing their movements and positions, you consider several possibilities of neutralizing them from your current location. Temporarily drain all oxygen in the cargo bay. Computers 10. The system complies without fanfare. Through the security feed, you watch as the silent process begins. At first, the guards show no reaction. Standard protocol has them disable their suit's life support functions while docked, relying on the ship's atmosphere instead. But as the oxygen thins, subtle shifts betray their growing distress. Movement slow, one stumbles, another clutches at his chest plate. Within moments, they begin to drop one after another, their armored bodies collapsing with muted thuds. The bay falls silent, or falls still, lifeless in the cold silence of the feed. Step away from the computer. Bunch of XP. There's no door in here, it looks like. They're blocked off or whatever, so let's come back. Pretty ruthless thing I had to do, but gotta get off this dang. Let's quick save and see how long we've been playing. We have been playing for 38 minutes, so I'm going to save it right here, guys, and make this episode 1. I want to thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned, because we are going to be playing more. It's very cool so far. I'm excited by it. I'm really excited about those extra features and stuff that are going to open up as we progress. Love the lore and the location in space and stuff. Very cool, very atmospheric and interesting lore. The fact we're on a transport and stuff that we have to escape, very cool. So we're going to pursue the starting quest and beyond, guys. So I see myself playing this a little bit, at least a little bit I should say, if not a lot of it. But this is also basically the final build of the game, even though it's a few weeks until release. But there may be bugs and stuff that are still being worked out, but it is pretty much feature full here. But anyway, feature complete, I should say. I want to thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe before heading out. Helps the channel a lot. Also, if you want to help the channel in a big way, quick PSA that you can become a member. Info and links for that are in the description. And I hope to see you all next time. Do come back. I'm going to try to, since this is like a new game coming out, I'm going to try to do a few episodes in quick succession. So you should see maybe 2 or 3 episodes up in one day when this comes out, or in 2 days, something like that, right after one another. So should be cool and a lot of fun. Can't wait to check it out more. So until next time, guys, be well, live well, stay well, and much love, peace, and joy. Don't go anywhere. Much more fun to be had. Ciao for now, guys. Peace.